Hi, Brian Stecker here again, certified personal trainer and baby boomer fitness expert, where today I'm going to talk to you about the best middle-aged men weight loss tips that'll work for you. When it comes to my middle-aged men clients, there's a couple things we want to look at. And number one, the biggest challenging area that they have is time. Time is a hot commodity for them. The reason why is they've got kids, they've got a wife, they got grandchildren, some of them, or they have a company they have to run, or they're a high-level executive in their company. So time is of the biggest challenge for them. So we want to focus on three major areas when it comes to a weight loss strategy for middle-aged men. First one, it comes down to managing your nutrition. Number two, it comes down to getting in your activity and what kind of activity. And then number three, we want to start managing stress. So number one, we need to start finding out how many calories you're taking in for the whole day. You need to look at your BMR, your basal metabolic rate. And then from there, we need to make sure that we're creating a calorie deficit every single day. And when we're creating that calorie deficit, we're looking to create one of about 500 calories. Because if we do that, we're going to get ourselves a 500 calorie deficit. We're going to lose 1 pound of fat per week. So just from our nutrition. So the first thing I would have you do, start logging all your food. After we logged all your food, then we're going to start taking a look at the quality of food that we're taking in. And what I'm looking for with quality of food is I'm looking for lean protein sources. I'm looking for carbohydrate sources of vegetables and fruit, limiting your starches, limiting your processed foods, and then also looking at taking in your unsaturated fats. Good quality unsaturated fats. From there, once we get that under control, I'm looking at to control the amount of free foods that's coming in. Alcohol, sugars, candies, things like that. We just cut all of those out right there. So the quickest way we can help you out right there is just start getting on track with portion controls and tracking your nutrition. The second thing is we need to start getting an exercise routine going for you. And what I would focus on is 3 to 4 days of some kind of circuit training, resistance training, where you're doing anywhere from 6 to 8 exercises, one right after the other upper and lower body exercises in the rep ranges of 12 to 20. And what that's going to do, it's going to elevate your heart rate. It's going to give you a cardiovascular effect. So that way you can get a good cardiovascular benefit, but also expend more calories in a shorter period of time. The days of just the old bodybuilder routines taking up all your time doesn't work for most of my middle-aged men clients with all the other responsibilities they have. The next thing I would incorporate is 3 days of high-intensity interval training. If you're a middle-aged man, I would start off on some lower impact solutions for that. Things like some rope whips, sled pushes, elliptical, row machine, bike. All these are great because they're not going to put a lot of impact on your body, but allow you to take the intensity level up for a little bit and then bring it down. What high-intensity interval training will allow you to do is burn calories for a long period of time after your workout, somewhere in the area of 24 to 36 hours after. So by combining that high-intensity interval training with your resistance training, where you're starting to add lean body mass, every pound of muscle that you have burns an extra 50 calories, you start to get this synergistic effect where you're burning more calories, and you put your diet together with that, you then are starting to shed about 1 to 2 pounds of body fat per week. And then the third thing with exercise is just try to find general activity. If you're working in an office building, you can climb the stairs instead of taking the elevator. You can park yourself a little further away, or just walk the dog and keep the wife happy by doing that. The third thing that you want to start focusing on is stress. Because when stress comes in, that's when they're reaching for the late night snacking. Rarely do my clients mess up their nutrition or their exercise routine in the morning time. They usually have that time down. The time that gets them the most is in the evening when they had a long day, they just want to de-stress, they just want to unload the day, so they reach for some comfort food and instantly it comes down. So they reach for a comfort food of some kind of food, of like chips or candies, or making things work or worse is alcohol. So some of the best ways you can start dealing with stress is, one, is just start start focusing on getting more sleep. Focus on getting anywhere from 7 to 9 hours of sleep per night. Will go a long way to start giving you some more of those healthy hormones back, but also start decreasing stress cortisol levels in your body. So one way to track your sleep that works perfect for a lot of my high-level clients is they get themselves a Fitbit. Most of the Fitbits track your sleep, and you can really start to target that 7 to 9 hours of sleep per night. And if you look at a lot of studies out there, a lot of the top Olympic athletes or top performers out there get those 9 hours of sleep per night because it helps with mental clarity, mental function, which will also flow over to your relationship, will flow over to your career. So those are the best strategies that I would give you when it comes to weight loss in your middle age if you're a man. Thanks for tuning in for this great exercise video, and I hope you enjoyed the content as much as I did. If you look below in the description box, you'll notice there's a link. And when you click on that link, it's going to take you to another page where you'll enter your email address. When you enter your email address, I'll give you your first week of workouts so you can take your fitness to the next level. So just go down the box below, click the link in the description box, it'll take you to that next page, and enter your email address. Also, when you look below, there's a subscribe button. When you click the subscribe button, you'll see a little bell. You want to click that little bell, and it'll keep you alerted when I come up with great content that you've asked for to keep your fitness and your health going to the next level. Also, make sure you go below in the comment section, leave any comments, questions, concerns, things that you want us to create for you. I'll be happy to produce that for you. Make it a great day.